Hello. I hope you're having a good day. In this video, we will be exploring the wind band era, and be looking into some history and styles of music from back then. By the end of this video, you will have learned about the instruments and forms of music of the wind band era. Not only that, but you will also be able to learn how to compose your own march. Without further ado, let's look at some history. The wind band era lasted from approximately the late 1700s to the late 1800s, in which the march was created. During this period was the first and second industrial revolutions, the fight for women's suffrage, the slave trade and slavery, the American Civil War, the gold rush and discovery of oil, and the scramble for Africa. Marches were particularly popular during the American Civil War and were played by small ensembles of military bands with usually around 4 to 9 musicians. In these bands they often had 2 oboes, 2 clarinets, a drum, a bassoon, and 2 horns. These bands were a reflection of European bands and were used by the military to raise morale and coordinate the soldiers. Some of the most famous marches composed during the wind band period are Dixie and Union Dixie, Battle Hymn of the Republic, Yankee Doodle, Bonnie Blue Flag, and likely most famous of all, Hail to the Chief and Star-Spangled Banner. However, how is a march different from other forms of music? Well, a march is unique to other genres of music, mainly because it is the only genre of music played while walking at the same time. Also, a march has to be memorized when performed. For other genres of music, this can be done, but it is not required. In comparison to a symphony, a march is similar in that it is broken up into separate sections, but it is different in that it is written for a marching band rather than an orchestra. Now that we know what a march is, let's see how they are composed. The first step to composing a march is to choose the appropriate time signature and tempo. The most common time signatures used for this genre are 4/4, 2/4, 2/2, and 6/8. Tempo is often between 116 to 120 beats per minute for quick marches, and 60 for slow, funeral marches. This is to match the music with the pace of soldiers while marching. Each section of the piece will last 16 or 32 bars and will often repeat. If there is a key change, it will usually change key to the subdominant key, occasionally changing back to the original key for a few bars. Marches will commonly have counter melodies, harmonies, statement, response phrases, and trios. For best results, the piece will usually consist of mainly brass and percussion. Woodwinds such as the piccolo, E-flat clarinet, and saxophone may also be present for solos. That brings us to the end of this video. I hope you were able to learn something new today, and I hope you stay safe amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. Thanks for watching.